Hi, everybody. This is Saad for the Sad Truth. This Monday, I'll be speaking to a reporter about a women's movement known as the No Makeup Movement, which I'm assuming refers to the idea that women can liberate themselves from the so-called shackles of beautification by foregoing, the wearing of makeup. And that got me thinking about a section in my 2007 book titled The Evolutionary Basis of Consumption, where I take on the so-called beauty myth, which is a best-selling book that was written by Naomi Wolf, in which she argued that as a result of all of the advances that were garnered uh, due to second wave feminism, men have been in full retreat. Women are winning in all walks of life, and the only means by which men can still maintain control and dominion over women is to perpetuate this beauty myth, whereby women are somehow convinced that their sense of self is tied to their beauty. And so this is all due to some grand evil machination that is imposed by some dark forces. If you think that I'm being unfair to her position, let me read you two quotes from her book. This is from a section in my book that I titled The Myth Behind the Beauty Myth. So here are some of Naomi Wolf's quotes. "We are in the midst of a violent backlash against feminism that uses images of female beauty as a political weapon against women's advancement, the beauty myth. The contemporary backlash is so violent because the ideology of beauty is the last one remaining of the old feminine ideologies that still has the power to control those women whom second wave feminism would have otherwise made relatively uncontrollable." So I think I've been very fair in describing her position. I just read you her quotes. So there's this grand machination that's keeping women down by convincing them that they should try to beautify themselves. Of course, that only exists in the recesses of delusional people who see victimology everywhere. The reality is that men and women use all sorts of tools to ameliorate their lot in the mating market. Men place a universal premium on female beauty. This has been demonstrated across endless cultures since time immemorial. And of course, women also seek certain attributes in men, and so men will try to signal those attributes. It has nothing to do with grand conspiracies and everything to do with biology and reality. In my more recent book, The Consuming Instinct, I actually demonstrate by doing an analysis of photos of female Fortune 500 CEOs that every single one of these female CEOs, who by definition is obviously a very accomplished and powerful woman, all of them are wearing makeup. Cleopatra wore makeup. Condoleezza Rice wore makeup. Madeleine Albright wore it. Hillary Clinton wore it. Benazir Bhutto wore it. So unless you want to argue that all of these women who are extraordinarily accomplished and powerful have all somehow succumbed to the machinations of the evil sexist patriarchy, then maybe you need to sing a different tune. So I'm always amazed that such a premise could be so successful with so many people, that it could resonate so well. But I guess people love this type of delusional thinking. But we'll see what happens this Monday when I speak to this reporter. I don't know if she will be on the side of evolutionary theory or whether she'll buy into the whole evil sexist patriarchy. I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Ciao.